Have you ever wondered how Japanese parents raise children who are calm, respectful, and obedient without yelling or constant punishment? In Japan, it's common. That's because their parenting style blends culture, daily habits, and emotional teaching. In this video, we'll explore the Japanese principles that make kids created by me transform your baby's nutrition and your health with Nutrition Smarter for Baby and Mom. Learn practical and healthy tips from pregnancy to the first years of life, along with easy-to-follow recipes. Click the link in the pinned comment on YouTube to grab your copy and start your journey to smarter nutrition today. Naturally cooperative and disciplined, and how you can use them in your own family. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment at the end. Let's learn together. In Japanese parenting, obedience isn't forced, it's taught through patience, consistency, and example. The word shitsuke means discipline not in the harsh sense, but in building habits, manners, respect, and character from a young age. Parents teach right and wrong through daily routines, quiet correction, and observation. Instead of shouting, they guide children through example, encouraging them to do what is expected because they understand, not because they fear punishment. Over time, these small practices become internalized. Japanese children learn to regulate behavior, listen to others, follow rules as part of life. This approach builds self-discipline and respect without undermining the child's sense of dignity. Another key element in Japanese upbringing is ame, the child's expectation that their parents will anticipate their needs, comfort them, and accept them unconditionally. This bond makes the child feel safe, supported, and understood. When children feel this kind of security, they are less likely to act out simply to get attention. Obedience becomes a cooperative choice rather than a forced compliance. Japanese families show affection, listen to the child's feelings, respond with understanding. This emotional security helps with self-regulation, reduces anxiety, and fosters natural willingness to follow guidance. Because children trust that rules stem from care, they are more likely to internalize them rather than resist in the Japanese model. Discipline is not about loud reprimands or harsh punishment. It often involves indirect correction, a calm word, a look, or setting an example by the adult's behavior. If a child does something wrong, rather than yelling, a parent might guide them quietly, explain the effect of the behavior, or show disappointment in tone without shaming publicly. The goal is for the child to understand social expectations, things like being polite, not causing discomfort to others, and to integrate those into behavior. This kind of discipline protects emotional bonds, respects the child's dignity, and encourages self-reflection. Over time, children become more mindful of their behavior, less reliant on external coercion, more motivated by internal values. Routines are a backbone of Japanese upbringing. Predictable schedules for meals, sleep, chores, and conversations give children stability. When kids know what to expect, they feel secure. And that security supports obedience because confusion or unpredictability often leads to anxiety or acting out. Daily rituals, saying thank you, removing shoes indoors, cleaning up toys, are repeated enough that they become habits. Adults model these behaviors, expecting that children follow not out of fear but because it's just part of life. These rituals teach responsibility, respect, and attention to others. Over time, children internalize them. Obedience becomes natural because routines are familiar. Predictable and safe obedience in Japan is reinforced by more than just home. School, neighborhood, and society play vital roles. Shared norms, like quiet behavior in public transport, respect for elders, punctuality, neatness, are expected and practiced by nearly everyone. Schools reinforce manners, group responsibilities, cooperative tasks. Because children see peers and adults following the same rules, they feel compelled to join in. The culture of not causing trouble to others, avoiding being a nuisance, is strong. When social expectations are consistent across settings, children understand that respectful behavior is not only expected at home but everywhere. This consistency strengthens obedience because the child sees it as universal, not something only their parents demand. While Japanese parenting fosters respect and obedience, it also carries a risk, suppressing emotions or individuality. It's important to mix structure with space for expression, letting children explore, make choices, speak up, learn through mistakes. Obedience should not mean silence or fear. Parents can adapt, encourage creativity, embrace questions, allow safe risk-taking. In doing so, children grow obedient, but also confident, emotionally healthy, and able to think independently. Which of these Japanese parenting principles do you think you could try at home? Is there one you already follow? Or maybe there's one that feels difficult in your culture or family? Comment below. Your thoughts might help other parents build a nurturing, respectful environment. Japanese parenting shows that obedience doesn't need to come from fear. It can come from love, consistency, respect, and emotional connection. By using ideas like shitsuke, amai, quiet discipline, routines, and community values, we raise children who obey because they want to, not because they have to. If this video helped you, subscribe, and share it with others who want a kinder, more effective way of guiding children. And remember, this content is educational and not a substitute for professional advice. Every child and cultural context is different. Adapt what aligns with your family's values.